Hello world, my name is Xavier Drome, and this is another episode of a little show I like to call the Nomadic Reject. This is a form of propaganda brought to you by the Beach City Bad Guy, and today we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be talking about a new show that I'm going to be introducing on this channel. We're going to be introducing other games that will be appearing on my gaming channel. And we're also going to be making a few more announcements regarding just my music and my art in general. So let's start off with the first. Let's start off with the new show that's going to appear on this channel. And that's going to be X98. That's going to be kind of a recap of, what's been going on. Either over the past few weeks or the past few days. I don't know how often I'm going to make this show yet. It depends on what's in the news and what's in the news that I care about, more specifically. We're going to kind of discuss general entertainment stuff. We're going to be discussing some news stuff. If anything pops up that I care about, that's the whole point of the X98 concept. That's the point of the X98 concept. It's just kind of the world as the character Xavier Drome sees it. It will be more comedy based. It will be more entertaining than what I'm kind of producing right now with the Nomadic Reject. It's going to be more in the vein of what I'm producing over on Drome, kind of in that goofy, in-your-face kind of content. Not saying that there will be no genuine opinions on there. This is kind of my vehicle just to be genuine, because in real life I'm not really that honest of a person. I'm not that honest with other people. I'm not honest with myself. So whenever I'm Xavier Drome, that's all I am. That's all I can be, is just, honest with you guys, honest with the camera, honest with, even myself. Because I kind of just make my intentions known without fear of consequences. Which kind of makes me the bad guy in some situations. But you know what? I don't really give a fuck. I'm just going to be doing me. I'm going to be keep this channel going. I'm going to keep the other channel going. I'm going to keep Drome going, because there's a lot of games that I want to get to in Drome. I don't just want to keep playing Mega Man. I don't just want to keep playing WWF No Mercy. I want to get to WCW versus NWO Revenge. That was the game that I grew up playing when I was little. Basically because that was the only one with Sting, and I was a really big fan of Sting at the time. And the only other game was WWF No Mercy, because that one had The Rock, and I really loved The Rock. Those were the two wrestlers that really kind of just kept me in the wrestling world for years to come, honestly. I also really want to start, playing Chrono Trigger, because that one is just a very close to my heart type of game. I remember anytime I keep playing it, when it gets to the very climactic parts, that's when I would cut it off. I don't know if that was an instinctual part, but I kind of want to fight that and use this channel to kind of fight that kind of fear of what's going to happen. Because I've seen the spoilers. I know what's going to happen. And for some reason, I just don't want to play it when it gets even close to that point. And if you've played Chrono Trigger, or you know the spoilers, you know what I'm talking about. And I try to avoid that every time. So that's what this channel is for, so that I cannot do that. I think I also want to play SmackDown vs. Raw at some point, because I grew up with those games. I think more so I want to play SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, just because that was one of the few SmackDown games that I never really got the chance to play. I played Shut Your Mouth, I played Know Your Role, I played 1 and 2, but I haven't played this one. And I remember renting this one when I was little, and not really knowing how to play it, how to have fun with it, so me and my cousins would just kind of fuck around and beat each other with ladders all day. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to be adding more games, so it's not just going to be the Mega Man Wrestling channel. Before I forget, I am going to be starting a wrestling channel as well. I kind of want to use this channel to kind of get myself back into WWE a little bit. Maybe just kind of see where it is. No, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do with the channel. If anything, I would want to use the channel to shit on WWE. More specifically, Vince McMahon and his conservative ass. Because I really don't like him. I really don't like any of the McMahons. Aside from Triple H, because he's not technically a McMahon. I don't know, like, I love WWE in certain aspects, but I also hate WWE in most aspects. My love for wrestling remains with the indies, with Impact, with New Japan, with AEW. You know, that's gonna be what I cover mainly. That I'm gonna be okay with that. I would rather cover fucking backyard wrestling than fucking WWE at points. So that's basically what I'm gonna use my wrestling channel for. I am gonna start with Dynamite reviews and Rampage reviews, as those are the shows that I watch the most. If I get around to a Raw review, if I get around to a SmackDown review, I will put that up for you if you guys actually like that. But I really don't want to watch WWE at this point. They have burnt all kinds of bridges with me. So until then, that's what you're gonna have to deal with on that channel. I'll maybe mention some wrestling stuff on X98, and that'll just kind of be my little test area of what stories will give me the most content at this point, because I don't know, I'm just experimenting at this point of what shows work and what shows don't work. Other stuff. I want to also start doing more freestyles on this channel. I also want to like try and get more instrumental songs onto my channel as well. I haven't really put anything out on my out on stream yet, but when I get to finalizing some of these recordings that I have, I'll keep you guys filled in as far as music videos go, as far as just future singles in general, because personally, I'm not going to be doing the album game. I am done making albums. I just want to focus on singles at the moment, because frankly, nobody really cares about albums. Nobody cares about albums from an underground artist. Nobody really cares about albums from a YouTube artist. So if singles are going to cut it, then I'm just going to give you a singles. That's going to be my MO, and that's what you're going to have to fucking deal with. And I'm basically going to be creating this type of content, whether it's Retro Drome, whether it's the Nomadic Reject, whether it's eventually X98. And I want to keep it kind of concise. I want to keep it formulaic, because I want there to be a distinctive Drome style. That being said, if I end up on your Pornhub browser, that wasn't by accident. Let's just keep it 100. Hey, at least I'm being honest. And no, I'm not gonna show you my dick. That's not what I meant, you fucking perv.